Look, I mean, I get it. The political issue is going to be if you're cutting jobs and it's basically forcing people into unemployment, they're going to be very careful to watch what is done as an offset. And if it's about tax cuts, for people at the top, I think there's a political issue there. But I think that you're being asked to answer for something that you're not responsible for with DOGE. This is about style, Doc. This is about, Elon with his stupid hand gesture, and then Bannon makes the same stupid hand gesture at CPAC. All the stupid things that he puts out on Twitter. It's very provocative stuff that is often overreach. He said all that stupid stuff about Social Security, about USAID, keeps being wrong. That's why they're angry. I don't think it's about the left scaring them about entitlements. It's that Elon is playing this up, and I think it's style, and he seems reckless. What am I missing?
Well, I think some of the things that we're missing is that American people as a whole don't want to see wasteful government spending. I don't think anybody does. And when we do identify two things, anytime you make a false statement, this is the problem too, is when AI catches the wrong things and mislabels things, people will focus on that 1 out of 10 things. But most Americans don't want to see a study on parrots' self-esteem or hamsters fighting on steroids or the other ridiculous things that we know we don't want to spend money on. And they focus on the one thing that's not factual instead of the 10 things that are factual. And I can understand why people would be really concerned when their Medicaid is going to get cut. But quite frankly, we spent a ton of government money on people who came here illegally, staying in 4-star hotels, on their health care rather than our health care. And as a result, we've kind of bankrupted this government because of irresponsibility. Now, it's not a partisan issue. I'm not blaming this on Republicans or Democrats. I'm blaming it on the Washington swamp, the bureaucracy, something that needs to be rooted out and dealt with right now.
Listen, everybody's in favor of cutting money until it's something that they care about. It's just, I really do believe a big part of this is about how you go about it. And I wanted your take about something else that falls into that category also. We both know the president did not need to bash Ukraine the way he has been recently under the guise of making Putin feel good about making a deal. The administration's backed off it. Other Republicans have come out. You had the New York Post say this guy's a dictator, not Zelensky. What is that about? And are you worried about it hurting the situation instead of helping it?
Well, I certainly think it's good to have differences of opinion. I'm a big believer in what Reagan said 40 years ago at Point du Hoc when he said, isolationism never was and never will be the answer to an expansionist, tyrannical government. I think we need to stand fast on those agreements we had in the Budapest Accord on a country in Ukraine that gave up their nuclear arms with the agreement we would protect them if they were invaded.
Right.
Russia signed that too, by the way. We're going to have a different opinion. A lot of people think that's wasteful money. I think it's protecting a top 5 country and resources that would otherwise be pilfered for North Korea, Iran, and China by Russia. I think it's an important country to protect, but I don't want to spend American lives there, and I certainly don't want to see waste. Now, the question is, though, where did that missing $100 billion go? I don't think that's Zelensky's fault. I want to know what the World Bank and USAID did with that money. I think everybody wants to know, including Zelensky and the United States. Let's find out and root out that waste.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.